Hey, everybody. Before we get into the show, just a quick reminder, my comedy special, Thin Lips, is out right now. I'm really happy with all the support and everything that do I feel like I'm reading like from a hostage? I'm really happy with all the support and no, but I just want to make this as short as possible because it gets long and annoying. Keep watching, keep sharing. Thank you everybody that has. Thanks to everybody that's watched it multiple times. You're the best. I love you very much. Let's get into the show.
The Rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed, now here's my dumb voice.
Hi, everyone. Well, what's that? Why am I so sad, you ask, or gloomy? It's cause never mind. Okay, I'll tell you. It's cause we have a good show tonight. And we'll never have a good show again. That's how I feel. It literally cannot top this show. But I guess we just have to keep prevailing. Peter Revello is on the show tonight. You might not know who that is, but you will. Isn't that one of those insulting things to say about a comic? You will know. He's just such a funny guy. Genuinely, one of my good friends. And you know what that brings out in me. We got silly goose time. You know? We got silly goose time. No normal geese. No normal geese in here. You know that? You ever see that video of the sparkling wiggles, where they ask their daughter to go sparkling wiggles, like say sparkling wiggles, and she's like, and it sounds like she's saying effing N-words, and they're like, I mean that's got to be abuse in some way. I mean, what? Good for them. They got right under the radar of when they should have been arrested. I think. Now I'm not saying that for me. I think hey, anything for the bit, that's funny, but in this climate, I don't think you could say that. I don't think you can do that. Make your little daughter say the N-word. Now, that's just me speaking. Officer Grady. Now, whatever. We got a great show for you tonight. Peter Revello's here. It's just a lot of laughs. It's a silly goose time. We're going to get right into it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Keep checking out my comedy special, Thin Lips. Keep sharing this, everything with your friends, if you like me. I mean, I don't see a world. How do you share with your friends? Does anybody share anything with their friends? You know what I mean? I guess you got to be really good for someone to be like, you got to check out this comic. Am I that good? I don't know. Thank you, everybody, for sharing it. I love you all. Thanks for telling your friends. Let's get right into the show. It's a good one. Peter Revello, Sagdaddy the pod, Nicole, Lyons. Oh, I need some coffee, motherfucker. We've done 2 episodes already.
Oh my God, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, terrible. Who'd you have?
Mike Cannon came in.
That's easy peasy.
Yeah, it's easy peas. Molly Molly Carney.
Who is that?
They.
Oops. No. Who's fine? I thought I fucked up. He's like, who?
That's my programs. He who?
He who? Who's that?
Who's him? My programs. My pronouns are who's him.
iOS.
I'm so unknown. My programs are who's him.
You keep saying programs instead of pronouns.
Pronouns.
You keep saying program. I know. He hit it twice.
Still the same. Shut up. Don't team up against me.
Okay. All right.
I hate when
Sensitive.
people team up against you.
I think you like it.
No, I don't like when friends team up. New friends.
You did a whole podcast with Mike Cannon and Mike Feeney.
Oh, so what's that supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, they were teaming up.
Oh, we're here with Peter Revello. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh,
I'll tell ya. By the way, the theme of this podcast is we talk in a 1920s kind of radio voice. So.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds fun.
We're here with Peter Revello. The Albanians are coming down.
At the Polo Grounds. Yeah, I love it. That was a place to see stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you had a he and then a they and another he. Bit of a they sandwich.
Yeah. Next month, there's a month where we have all women. I think that's next week. Boo.
All ladies. So all ladies all the time.
Cut to me just fucking hitting on every single one. What's up, bitches?
Hey. You smell nice.
Hey, what's up, motherfuckers?
What scent is that? Pussy juice?
Hey, you smell like pussy juice. Hi, I'm Brendan. The left, give him the left hand.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
So funny. God.
That's something they have a problem with.
Yeah, they go,
the pussy juice thing was
black.
okay.
Black people have a real problem with the left hand. Maybe that's just generalizing. I think I'm going to admit here.
Hey, I'm going to let you go.
I think that's just generalizing, but
figure it out.
Every black person who I've ever given the hand to,
they go, shit, Jack, what the fuck?
They go, hey, man, don't give me that left hand, cracker ass.
Come on, jive turkey.
Come on. And you know what I like about you? There's nothing we're cutting out of this one.
Okay.
I don't see you ever being like, hey, can we cut that out?
No, I mean, no. The fun thing about that impression is I've never met a black guy who talk like, I mean, maybe if they're like their 70s.
I mean, if we're going to do real impressions of black guys, I guess it's like,
well,
hello.
Yeah, how are you?
Like real people
I
talking.
am well. Good to see you.
No, but everybody's got their own. What's that? So that's a vape, huh? So you're vaping.
What is this, Barbara Walters?
So you got a vape,
So you got a vape. What is that like?
We've been called an interview show.
Is that
multiple
right?
times.
Wow.
So this is an interview. So don't fuck up.
Okay, this is a banana cake vape.
Let me smell.
You want to try it?
I'll try this shit.
It hits kind of hard.
I think I can hit it.
And then you just start. Cut to like an ambulance.
Yeah, I'm getting by a helicopter.
Yeah. I'm not ready. I have an interview podcast. Yeah.
I'm so excited for Death. I got to tell you.
Really?
Yeah. I can't wait till that new chapter.
There is no new chapter. That's the end.
Oh, somebody's been listening to podcasts.
It's death. No, it's just.
Oh, what are you, Al Pacino? You got another fucking vape? That's hilarious, dude.
It's cinnamon funnel cake.
All right, well, I got to try that after.
You like this one more, I think. The banana cake is it's divisive.
Oh.
You like it?
Vapes are good, dude.
Yeah.
I might be a vape guy.
Yeah, well, you know, maybe not. I don't know. I don't like
doing this just for Nicole's.
Yeah,
she's the only one listening to.
I don't know why you're making that yummy noise.
Let me try this again. You want to see something cool?
Yes.
My mom taught me this. Check this shit out.
What is she gonna do? Oh, nice. Your mom taught you that? How? She was just like, son,
you better believe it. There you go.
You want to see some cool shit? And then
let me taste that other one. I like that vapes leave a fucking taste in your mouth.
That's the whole thing. Yeah, it's great. And people are like, oh, it's not manly. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Who cares?
I don't
care. What
care.
is manly?
That's I think
are you
dying and from like heart and lung disease. That's pretty manly, right?
Are you a guy who cares about being manly? I mean, look at you.
Look at me. I'm in my Levi's jacket. Who, me? Little old me.
You look
Talking
good.
about me manly. That's true.
You look good. Are these all new clothes? You got some money now.
Macy's.
Huh? Macy's some money now, huh? Macy's is great.
Brother, Mark, my brother bought me some shoes.
Let's taste. And what's this one called?
Cinnamon funnel cake. Tell me you don't taste the cinnamon funnel cake. You'd be a fool. You'd be lying to me if you said that was the cake. Which one do you like more?
This one.
I thought you would.
It's Christmas.
Yeah,
it's very Christmas. Take that.
Is it okay?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe.
That's all you do now, right?
Is vape.
Yeah, and you have a sex addiction.
And I'm crippling. It's masturbation mostly. That's what it is. It's not
do you
really
jerk
sex.
off a lot?
No, it's shameful. I try not to.
It's shameful how little you jerk off, or it's shameful
the
about
act
jerking
of.
off.
I never feel good. I'm never like, I'm glad I did that.
I feel good every time.
You know what I don't like anymore? Jerking off in the shower. I just think
no,
it's a
me
real.
Neither.
It
There's
gets
no
hot
point.
in there.
It gets and
then you got to like kick it down the drain.
I had a buddy once that told me, this is how fucking myths start. I had a buddy told me once, he goes, if you ever jerk off and you're taking a bath, stand up, because if you come on your stomach, the little seeds are going to try and dig into your skin and it hurts. That's what he said to me. And I believed him.
There's so much to unpack here. First of all, to jerk off in a tub that's a move. Like he's like, it's gonna hurt. Like not even that you're swimming in your own seed. He's like, listen, we all do that.
I guess you do it at the end. Not that you're swimming. I mean,
Excuse me?
you do it at the end of the.
So but you still have to stand up. In his mind, also imagine like jerking off and like just the splashing and the tub.
Yes,
what
so
a
much
mess.
splashing, especially the amount of water I put in there.
You do. You like to.
I know. I like it right to my fucking. I like it right up to here.
Wait, you take baths?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, not really. Literally never. But when I do take a bath,
do.
I love it.
And I never jerk off.
I love it. And I'll never. No, I don't jerk off in the shower or baths.
I feel like you should shower before you bathe. Because like I think when you start really thinking about what you're sitting in, pretty gross.
Now, see, I feel the complete opposite because you're always dirty. So
not after a shower.
What is this? Fucking Tuesdays with Stories?
Look
at our little insights, our little observations about the day and things you should do.
I don't understand.
What is this, Seinfeld? I think if you take a bath, you gotta clean yourself before the bath.
I think it's logical.
I think you gotta clean yourself after the bath. Fuck off. Fuck you. Yeah, dude. Whatever you gotta do. You've never taken a bath, huh? When was the last time you jerked off?
What has gotten into you, Brendan?
What
happened to the nice little boy that I once knew?
He's dead.
He's dead.
He died after the incident.
He's gone.
He died after the you know what happened.
Yeah, I know what happened.
When you know what
Right.
with you know who.
I don't even want to talk about it. Let's not even dignify it with the name. But yeah, do I jerk off? Yeah, man. Do it all the time.
Do you?
Oh my God. It's a parade of just...
We're going to get demonetized.
Just jizzing. Well, I don't know what... You're the one who brought it up. You brought up fucking guy jerking off in a tub.
You want to take money out of my kid's mouth.
Your cat's mouth.
My cat's mouth.
My cat's mouth.
My cat's mouth. A memoir.
That does seem like... Yeah. My friend said.
My cat's mouth.
Oh. Yeah. No,
anyway,
I don't know. Yeah,
thanks for coming, dude.
Thank you for... Yeah, okay.
Kidding.
Just changing gears. Fun.
Now, let's try and do this as clean as possible. But when you do... essay yourself.
Is that right? Do you wanna?
When you do essay yourself?
When I essay myself, it is painful, but also you learn a lot about yourself.
Yeah,
resiliency. You learn how to love again.
Resiliency.
That's what you do.
You've got reserve.
Exactly. You're like, yeah, it didn't feel great, but that is kind of funny. Like, sneak attack yourself. You're like, stop. And you're like, no, you like it. You like it.
You don't you like this? Yeah, but I told you no anymore.
Right. You can only essay yourself.
Someone. I'm married.
Like, yeah,
I'm married.
The ring doesn't mean nothing, huh? I know. I know who you are.
Hey, you go. What's the point of scoring if even a goalie, you know? Even if you have a goalie, you can score. Is what I'm trying to say. But what are you into when you do that stuff? You know what I like to do when I jerk off? I essay myself.
Yeah.
At the end.
How many coffees have you had?
At the climax.
How many have you had? How many of those black coffees? That number one can't be. Simply cannot.
I refuse. I refuse to answer your question.
Okay, you don't want to think. No, okay.
That's what I say in bed when someone's like, when someone's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, no questions. Please.
I invoke my Fifth Amendment. I will not.
We will take all questions at the end of the presentation. Okay? But I've been doing this thing that when I...
During your intimate moments?
Yeah.
I'm trying to clean it up.
Good for you.
You're the one who said it.
Hey, if you want to clean it up, I'll call you after. This guy really loves cleaning up my cum.
You need a little cigar, you know what I mean? But you gotta clean it up.
Hey, you want to clean it up, I'll get you a bucket of a mop.
That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
I heard one of those that was so good once where some guy walked by and he was on the phone. He went, "Come again?" And my buddy went, "No, just coffee this time." And I was like, I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life.
It's a great one.
No, just coffee this time. Yeah, you wouldn't believe. Sorry to sound like Tony Soprano.
It did. You were veering into Sopranos lane. I was like, let him rip. Let the boy run.
Let him rip.
That is a good Tony Soprano.
Thanks. It's all I got. I'll sit around here
essaying myself.
After I'm done essaying myself.
As Tony Soprano.
Yeah, you go, you son of a bitch. You're a fucking rat. You go, you knew what you were getting into when you bet with me.
You break your own legs.
Yeah.
Sad.
I break my balls. I break one of my balls and I go, next time it'll be the other ball. I've been doing this thing that when I climax,
Oh God,
I'll squeeze my knees together and it cracks my pelvis and it feels so good.
what?
Oh,
No, it's not. Okay, you're right. I shouldn't.
No, I don't wanna
You
do
you
this
sense judgment, and
I
that
don't
was
wanna-
wrong of me. And you're right. What I
don't
guess I
wanna
should
do
have said
this
is
anymore.
neat. That's cool.
Yeah, you're the worst big brother I've ever had. This is a Big Brother program. You're the worst big brother I've ever had. I'm so
You're
happy.
fucking weird. You're the weirdest little brother I ever had. That's why I'm freaking out. You're talking about common pelvises. I'm fucking freaked
God.
out, okay?
This is the second worst thing that's ever happened to me. First is when my parents died. Second is you being my big brother.
Your parents probably killed themselves because they
did.
had a weird son.
They did.
They did.
They did.
They did.
They said they wrote in their own blood, this is your fault,
Brendan.
Brendan.
Yeah, they had other kids.
But they spelled it Brandon. Yeah. They had other kids. Yeah, they gave them the...
No, you specifically, Brendan.
Brandon, you made me kill myself.
And then you made me kill your mother.
You made me unalive myself.
Very sad.
It's very sad.
You made me kill mommy.
And then you made me kill your mother. Very sad.
Very sad.
That you
I didn't
killed
want to.
your
She
mom.
was a good woman. We loved her, but she had to go.
People, it's so funny, without getting too political, but there
here
are
we-
like certain people that like Trump that I see that like there's no one really who's like normal kind of likes him.
Yeah.
And that's not me coming from any kind of political stance, but I saw
mean,
a video
listen.
of Jamie Kennedy being like, if you don't vote for Trump, you're a psycho. And he's got like a beard all over,
Wait, Jamie Kennedy's a Trump guy?
Jamie Kennedy is a Trump.
What is up with these like diminutive, these little tiny comics who are just
They're
like,
fucking
go
grifters.
get him, Trump. Like it's like him.
Yeah.
I don't know if we name it. Who fucking cares? What is he gonna do? Tyler Fisher. It's just like these people who are just like very
Name
tiny,
names.
tiny fuzzy men who are just like, you get them, you get those ladies.
I know. And you're like, what the fuck? And it's like, not
Right?
one
Isn't
of
it
them
it's
looks like a person like, I
If
mean,
they were 3
and
inches
who's that?
taller.
I'm coming here. I got a fucking cardigan that's too big for me. My pants are too long for me.
Don't put
I'm all
yourself
fucking-
down.
But you know what
You're
I'm
a
saying? I'm
handsome
not,
boy. You do voices. You jerk off in a weird way.
Yeah, so
with
I'm
your
just
pelvis.
saying, I got nothing to fucking, I'm not some star-studded guy,
Right. You're Joe Lunchpail.
I'm just Joe Lunchpail.
What are you gonna do?
I'm
One
just
foot
a
in front of the other.
I'm just.
I just do the best I can every day with what God gave me. You know what I mean? But damn, I'm gonna say something now that maybe I shouldn't say.
But I'm just saying, everybody who like is really into Trump,
It's
like
weird.
someone, like you could be into him and be kind of normal and all that stuff. But when you're really into him,
it's
you,
never about-
kind of look psychotic.
Yeah, and it's never about policies. It's never like I like what he did here. It's just like he's gonna take it away. He's gonna make it right. He's gonna make it all better.
He's
You're
gonna
like,
take
is
it away and make it right and make it all better.
I mean-
that's his policies.
It's pretty vague.
What I'm gonna do, I have a concept of a plan.
Yeah.
I was thinking about.
Well, he was on. Did you see? He was on. He was on Andrew Schultz's podcast. I just
I
saw,
saw
that on
that.
Twitter.
I saw that.
Just gotta love it. I mean, god damn it. And you're like, why are you giving the guy a platform? You know?
Right. Let's get into politics.
Oh, what? You're the one who's bringing things up.
Stop talking about jerking off in politics. All the time.
Yeah, turning off in a tub, and then now politics. Listen, all right. If you're a Trump supporter, you get help. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
I'll tell you what though. What I was thinking was a very funny thing to do was, when a crowd is so good that you kind of hate them.
Mm-hmm.
When a crowd is so good that you're like,
Yeah, everybody's killing you. Like,
you're
so what's
like,
the point?
Yeah, and you're kind of like, I'm not learning anything with you guys. Like, you say something and it gets a laugh, and you go, that shouldn't have even got a laugh, and now I don't like you guys.
Yeah, you go, what else is going on? Everyone's like, yes.
Yeah,
What else is going
This guy is so in the room with us.
Yeah.
I was thinking about how funny it would be to treat those, like when you see a crowd like that, you just go up and you try to be political and see if they'll laugh with you. Like, talk about something you don't really know what you're talking about and see how much they'll, like, could you bomb with that? If I just went up and I went, he's got a concept of a plan. And see if people are like, yeah, I got a concept for you. Stop running for president. How about that for a concept? Right. Political comedian Brendan Sagalow in hot water today as he skewers former President Trump.
Donald Trump's crying.
Yeah,
He's like, he
he
was
goes-
so mean. He was so mean. I don't know why.
He's such
I
a
like
mean
Brendan.
guy. He's not funny at all. I hate him. I hate Brendan Sagalow.
I loved him once.
I loved him once, and he
The
came to
deep
me,
love.
tears in his eyes, and he said, "Mr. Trump, sir, sir, please let me joke around about you. I said, okay, but don't cut me. Don't cut too hard.
Don't cut too deep.
Don't cut too deep.
I
and
know.
What did he do? He cut too deep. These Kamalos.
He's a deep cutter. Makes a slur.
he's a Brendan Sagalow deep. He tries to make a nickname for me.
Deep cutter.
Deep cutter Sagalow. He nothing's off the table with this guy. It's crazy.
Have you noticed that I'm starting to see his cadence in comedy?
Yeah.
You see comics sometimes they're hitting his cadence.
They're kind of doing him.
It's weird.
I've never seen it before with Trump. Yeah.
I've never seen comics take non-comics voices before. You see other people
it's crazy, dude.
with other comics.
And then on the other side of that, we're watching Trump, and I'm going, he's kind of becoming a character of himself. You know how that sometimes happens with comics, where you go like,
it's kind of like Fat Elvis.
You have three good specials. Bam, bam, bam,
God.
and then you start becoming a character yourself.
How could you? It's hard not to.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw that you had George Carlin up there, and I thought the funniest thing. You ever see Rick Moranis do the impression of George Carlin?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like pickles.
No, it's underrated vegetables, beets, beets me.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh yeah, that's kind of
that actually hurt George Carlin,
right? And then
that exact impression hurt George Carlin for a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I like him so much, because then he changed his
style up, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to change style up. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that, brother.
Big gulps, huh?
Can I keep it a buck with you,
please? Bet one. Keep
I'm
it a
lifted.
Keep it a buck, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What impressions do you do? I feel like you're a hidden impressionist.
I can do like Daniel Simonson. He's another comic, you know.
I'd love Daniel on the show. He doesn't do any podcasts.
It doesn't? Why?
He did Stav's podcast recently, and because him and Stav were in a movie.
That's
and
cool.
Stav was like, it was like fucking like getting him to come out.
Yeah.
And he's just
I just yeah, I don't know. I think he's great though. I can't see him as a podcast, but who knows? You know, maybe he's got stories. I don't know. He's super funny though. I don't think other impressions that I do.
How many coffees have you had, Mr. Talk without any stopping?
Mr. Jacques. Zero.
You
Just
don't
this
got any fucking
Arizona iced tea, which was an impulse buy. And I was like, you know what? I deserve it.
Good for you. I got an impulse for you. Right there.
Oh, Brandon, this guy is
right there.
Censored.
Come at me.
What the heck?
Mr. We're calling him Deep Cut Sagalow. He's the sluggish man. He's
Content's under pressure, huh? Uh-oh. Put a little caution tape around your mouth. Whew. Watch out, Brandon's telling like it is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Somebody had a joke. Oh, fuck. Who was it? Oh, James Adomian had a joke. Do you know him?
No.
He's very funny. He has a joke.
I'm barely in comedy.
I'm sorry?
I'm barely in comedy. I know a few people. I know you.
This is a huge opportunity for you right now then. Because this goes all over the comedy world.
Wow.
Including Japan.
On. Really?
Mm-hmm. This is in Japan.
How do you say thank you? Arigato.
Arigato, konnichiwa.
They're an interesting bunch, huh?
Don't tell me about it. The old fucking Japanese.
People like to forget about Pearl Harbor, but I don't.
I never forgot.
Yeah. I see what they're doing. December 7th is coming right up.
I don't even look at pearls.
I hate them.
I hate pearls.
And
I hate harbors.
Yeah.
Why was it called Pearl Harbor? Because that's where it was?
Yeah. That's what it was in Pearl Harbor. And then
it's so funny that it's Japanese... like if there was a big massacre. There's a massacre
yes, please.
at my...
I'll
take two cures for the masses. It's funny that it's called a massacre, but it doesn't cure the masses. It hurts them. Why is it called a massacre if it's not curing the masses?
I like Jerry Seinfeld being like anti-Palestinian. You know, he's like, Palestine, they shouldn't stay. They should go.
They gotta get out of here. It's not your land.
Pala, get out of here.
They gotta go. Go find some land that isn't yours.
Jerry Seinfeld.
I like Jerry.
Yeah, I actually saw him, I don't know, a couple of years ago at the Beacon Theater. I mean, it's just like, you're like, oh, that's like one of the best comics. Like, not everything was hidden too much for me, but I'm like, every move there was no wasted movement.
He's like a very reliable gun.
Okay.
He's a clean, reliable gun.
Yes.
Do you have a gun?
It's very like Jiminy Glick. Yeah, very Jiminy.
Do you own a gun? This is kind of a Jiminy Glick. I think my biggest inspiration for this podcast is Jiminy Glick.
That's great taste.
Do you own a gun?
Why do you use
Why
it?
do you have a gun?
It's because you have a tiny penis. You're like, no, Jiminy. No, Jiminy. It's huge. It's fine.
I feel like you're a kind of guy that would have a gun. Yeah.
I was thinking of. Well, I wanted to get one because my wife and I just bought a house, and
oh, what? Really?
Yeah, it's cool.
Everyone I know is buying houses.
That's the way to do it, babe. But it's on Staten Island, so.
Oh. Still though, that's very.
Wow.
Ow.
No, Astoria, Queens.
This is Sunnyside, you son of a bitch.
No one cares. So anyway, was a gun? Yeah, I was thinking about getting one to the house thing, and I was like, well, I need a gun.
I don't give a fuck about what you're about to say. No. Apologize.
Brendan got his feelings hurt.
Apologize.
You know, you see a big man, but there's a little boy in here that hurts.
You know what? my wife likes me. My kids like me. I like me.
What's that from?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I like me.
That movie's
great. That movie so you wanted a gun because you bought a house. Yeah. Everyone's buying a house. Jordan Jensen bought a house.
Yeah, she's.
I'm just gonna be. What do you think the future for me is? Failed comic.
No.
Am I gonna be the guy that everybody's like, oh, this guy's so good, but like it never really worked out for him?
I don't know about the first part.
Apologize.
I like me.
Apologize.
No, I think you're going to be fine.
That at someone. Apologize.
It's all going to be fine. I don't know. You're going to find your way. House. You keep doing. Yeah, but that's not a measure of success.
My cat doesn't respect me.
Well, do you want a house?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you'll get there. It'll happen. Where do you want a house? Where are you going to have you been looking?
Staten Island.
Okay. I can help you out. I got a broker. I got some contractors who I'd say don't use them.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Was that rough?
Albanians.
Oh, the Albanians. Albanians are scary.
Yeah.
Albanians always like
white
Muslims. If you get complimented by an Albanian, it always sounds like they're actually insulting you. I had a roommate that was Albanian, and if I got a haircut, he'd be like, "Nice haircut." And I'd be like, "What? The fuck's wrong with my haircut?"
No.
It's
I like really good.
It looks really good and manly. If I were a woman, I'd love that haircut.
And you're like, Stasi, quit it.
Stasi.
Whatever. Yeah, there's so many funky names.
Forgot his fucking name. Oh, Albie. Albie the Albanian.
Oh, it was pretty close. Albie the Albanian. Oh, actually, you know what? I know on Albina. Yeah, they love to name, but that's a little come on. That's how you know what's going on over there. You name your kid after the country. This is my son, Italo, and my daughter,
Dominican, Puerto Rico, and my daughter, Puerto Rico. Now, do you want kids? You want kids?
I don't know, Brendan. I mean,
this is so cold. This one.
I have cold hands, and
your hands are cold,
but a warm heart.
Yeah. How does your asshole feel? Give me my mic back.
Yours is hot.
You better believe it.
I don't like it.
You better believe it, sister. Nicole's like, the wires are getting crossed.
Oh, is that a problem?
Oh, the wires are getting crossed.
She does sound like that.
Yes. Apologize. Do you want children?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
You don't know.
Do you want kids?
I don't know.
See? It's not an easy answer.
Sometimes I do. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, fuck.
You're right. It seems impossible.
Oh, fuck. What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? Fuck. Shit.
Yeah, it does. Start coming.
Yeah, that's the problem. Every time I think about kids, I end up essaying myself. Crack.
You got to keep it monetized, baby.
I know. So you bought a house. Good for you.
Yeah, it feels like a bit of a scam.
Why?
Just everything. So it's just money.
How much did you put down?
What is it? It was, I don't know. You want to talk about that? I don't know. Yeah, a couple $100,000. Couple.
It's nothing worse than when you're trying to have a conversation with someone, they go, "What do you want to talk about that?" No, I don't. I don't want to hear a fucking word you're saying, but I'm being nice. Okay? I don't give a fuck about your house. I hope it burns down. I don't give a shit about you or your wife.
You know what? I hope your cat dies and never respects you. I hope that your cat kills itself the way your parents killed themselves.
Don't you say that! Don't you say that! Don't you put that on me! Okay? It's okay, Oreo. He didn't mean it. You didn't mean it.
No.
Apologize to the cat.
I'm your new dad, Oreo.
No.
And I tell you you don't respect this other thing.
He'd actually have way more fun with you, I think.
Maybe.
He's getting sick of this tiny little shithole.
No, cats. Like,
I just feel like life is moving by and nothing's happening for me.
Interesting. Well, what time is it? Yeah.
Skin time.
You think? I don't know. Yeah, but I feel like life is boring, though, isn't it? I mean, life is boring.
A pretty heavy thing to put on you.
Yeah,
I like doing that to people and seeing how they're. You go. I feel like nothing's ever happened. You go, oh no, but well, it takes a while for them.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I mean, maybe it won't. No, I just said
you just did.
Play it back.
You're gay.
You're. Hey Ben, and I got some bad news from the doctor that you're gay.
When was the last time you went to your doctor?
It's been a while. It's been a long time.
Do you get the Scaries? Because I get Dr. Scaries, where I haven't gone to the doctor in a while. Like I literally just went to the doctor a couple of weeks ago.
Do you mean you get like freaked? Like
I get freaked out that something's going on and I need to get checked out.
Like what do you think? Like when you fantasize?
Cancer.
Like, really?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some sort of disease or something.
Wow. I mean, but you're still a young man. Cancer doesn't
I
really
know.
happen.
I'm 18, but works every time, you guys.
I am just a little boy, but sure.
I am just a little boy.
I do worry.
Goo goo gaga.
You're a baby.
Now I'm a baby. No, I'm still 18. Goo goo gaga is the new drug on the street.
Oh no.
We're getting that Goo Goo Gaga. It's a little tiny baby penis. They're cutting off baby penises and they're taking them for drugs. You guys, I want you to get a good look at this baby penis.
Maybe that's why the Jewish they circumcise the kids. They're like, "Where did it happen to the foreskin?" They're like, "Oh, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Gone. God took it.
We're selling drugs on the street. We're selling little baby penises as drugs on the street. You don't seem to mind when you're sucking on the baby penis and you're feeling exact bliss. When you're feeling bliss from the drug of a baby penis.
Do you remember that happened?
What?
Like the kids were getting fucking herpes. Listen, I understand priests do a lot of bad things, but there was in Brooklyn. There was like the rabbis after the moil. They sucked the blood from the little pecker, and they were giving herpes to little babies.
Fucking crazy.
I mean, you're like, yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
But, hey, what are you going to do?
Hey,
no one's perfect, right?
You're going to get herpes either way, HPV.
Get it out of the way early, kids.
Yeah, get it out of the way early. You're going to get HPV anyway, so, who cares?
One time I posted something on Instagram and said something like, in Jewish voice, and this girl was like, what does that mean? And I'm like, what do you mean?
You know what that means.
You know what that? Judd Hirsch from Independence Day.
Right,
you know
right,
what I mean?
right.
David, my David.
It would be funny if there was a rabbi that was like, okay, now we need to cut and suck the blood off the penis of the child. And they
wouldn't say that.
They're all yeah, they have to. They say it like that, and they go, huh? And then he goes, oh, he sucks the penis like that, and he goes, oh God, I thought you'd do it a little bit more sophisticated. And now it's time to suck the blood out of the baby's penis.
This is what God wants. You don't question what God wants.
And you have to play with the baby's balls. Do not neglect the balls of the baby. It's a
don't be a scutch and don't be you got to be a mashugana and then to shake the undercarriage a little bit. I mean, what are we doing here? We're not animals. You got to do it. It's the way it is.
We have to do this because Lord knows it would take a fucking army to get a Jewish woman to do it. I don't know. That guy went from Jewish to Italian. I don't know who that fucking guy was.
It's on the same street.
Lord knows.
Lord knows my wife.
Oh God, Lord knows. God forbid.
That is my favorite type of comedy. Just the whole thing is, I fucking hate my wife.
Yeah.
I fucking can't stand her.
Isn't the term God forbid very funny?
I do like
the fact that people still say God forbid. Like somebody's like, oh man, I'm gonna have sex with my wife tonight. God forbid she doesn't go to sleep. It's funny, like God, unless it's forbidden by God, I will be getting pussy tonight.
Yeah, God forbid. I like, you know what expression I like? From your lips to God's ears.
Oh,
I love that. It's a little kinky. You know what I mean? From your fucking hot lips, from your wet fucking
soaking wet
plumpy
lips
lips
to God's tight ears.
His
Ooh,
tight
my
little
ears are so tight. Hey,
God's like,
it is a really good saying because I love going, hey, from your lips to God's ears.
I wish.
It's top tier small talk.
From your lips to God's ears. God forbid. I'm trying to think of another nice one that's like kind of.
Yeah, let's get you to think. Let's get you to work for once in your goddamn life.
I don't know what you have like a scorned housewife vibe right now going on. You go out and you work, and I'm home with the kids, and you think that's easy.
It's not.
It's not easy. You're having fun out there and your golf trips. I mean,
maybe this is who I really am. You know, people come on this podcast,
right,
and they're completely shocked with the way I talk to them on it.
Wow,
but
it's shocking that you got to get the clicks, man. If it's shocking, people are gonna watch, dude.
Yeah, let's do some clickbait shit right now. Let's go. You'll never believe what this fucking gay guy has to say for.
I'm not gay.
That's
the shocking.
Yeah, that's the shocking.
Wait a minute. That gay guy's not gay.
Hey,
I've met a few people like that in my life where you're like, really, you're not a gay guy, and they
Harrison Greenbaum. You so do you have any jokes? Money? Asking for money?
Yeah, money.
Hey, so can I borrow $20? Hey, let's get down to brass tacks.
It's gonna come back to you twofold. That's what they say.
I will surely pay you on Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Wimpy.
Wimpy,
I
baby.
Love a wimpy reference.
Hey, who you calling wimpy?
That's beautiful.
Do you have any jokes that?
Nope.
Oh,
yes, I do. I got plenty of them. Got a couple of
any new bits that you like? Try them out.
Fucking, you ever been on a podcast with a weird guy?
All right, wait, no, I have a good question.
Okay.
I love asking comics.
Yes.
Real comics, this question. I
Please.
ask real comics this.
I'm a real stand-up.
Can I have some money?
Please.
Please. Do you have any jokes that you're like, why won't this fucking work?
Yes.
And you love on stage.
So
that you're
many
like,
of
oh
them.
my God, I want this to work so bad.
Yes. I
Hit
have
me.
one in my. Okay, so I don't understand.
You don't have to perform it.
No,
Just
I
tell
know.
me.
I'm thinking. So like I was talking about like non-alcoholic beer, so I don't like drink or whatever, and I'm like, people are like, whoa, why don't you drink? Like they're confused by that. You know what I mean? So like, why don't you drink? Why do you do that? It doesn't make it. You don't get drunk from it. And I'm like, well, why does a husband wear his dead wife's perfume? You know, why does he do that?
That's great,
Bro, people just go,
dude.
And they do not like it. I'm like, I am in love with this analogy.
That's such a good analogy.
And, it's like spritz. I just, sometimes you get lonely. And
please keep doing that.
I'm going to keep trying to figure it out. But I do, not every time, but like a lot of the times people just go, oh.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you
isn't that
what.
sad for the imaginary man?
You know what? It's a very right. It's
so
a
annoying.
Very funny. It's so annoying. You go, guys, we're fucking adults here.
It's not
I'm just
real.
Fucking kidding. I will say this.
Also, it is funny to imagine like a guy, a widower, like getting so lonely he wears his dead wife's perfume. I don't know. That is kind of
that
funny
might just
to me.
be one of those jokes that you have to just say and then plow through. And just be like, you know what I mean? Like, da 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 da.
I've done that when it's like, oh, but that's a perfect analogy. And then it kind of gets a laugh. And I'm like, that's not really what you...
No, you don't want... I'm not saying get a laugh on the save.
Okay.
I'm saying just plow through. Like, have more punchlines. And then just be like... You don't have to mention that it didn't do well.
You catch up.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
No, I'm saying, like, you let them catch up. I wasn't making fun of
let them catch up.
Yeah.
Let them mustard.
I
have one that I've been trying to do. I said it to Nicole earlier. She didn't laugh at all. Where I'm trying to say, like, I want it.
Fucking bitch.
Dude,
he's a sensitive man.
I'm a sensitive man, you fucking bitch.
I just imagine you're in like a smoking jacket. I'm a very cerebral man. You fucking bitch.
I'm trying to do a joke. Literally, my only really bit right now that I have is like, I wanted a gun for a little bit.
Yeah.
But because I'm afraid of breaking and entering, but I'm also afraid that I'm going to use the gun to kill myself.
Yeah, sure.
So you really have to like map out, like, you have to go like, what happens more? Like, how often does a breaking and entering really happen?
Not often.
No, but you know how many times a day I come home and I'm like, I want to fucking die, kill myself.
Right.
That happens every day.
I agree with that.
And I think that's a really fun premise. And people are like, so
like, don't kill yourself.
Oh,
life's great. And you're like, is it?
Do you ever say I want to kill myself a lot in a set that you're like, they're right. They're right for not laughing at this and thinking this is weird. Like every joke is like, and then I fucking kill myself.
I can't say that I've had too many. I don't think I've said it that often on
You love
stage.
life.
It's not that I love life. I just know that
You
me
cherish
killing
life.
myself. You're in love with life, aren't you? Admit it.
You smell the roses. You stop and smell the roses.
You're head over heels for living.
Shame. Shame. You really had potential. Goodbye.
But and I just then I'm dead. And then my wife is just like, "What happened? You went on Brennan's podcast?
How was your wedding?
It's good. It was good. It was small.
You don't like any of these questions?
No, it's just the pace with which they come is jarring, and I don't know how to. You know what I mean? It's like okay, now we're doing something different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Welcome to the pros.
Well, the pros keep you on your fucking
toes.
Come on.
I might tickle you.
The wedding was good. It was good. A small wedding, but fulfilling. It was good.
Yeah, good. Okay. What color's your asshole?
Beige. Pink? I don't know.
When you poop,
Yes.
do you scoop?
I sit.
You sit when you poop.
Yeah.
I stand when I poop and I sit when I pee.
I'm still single. No, do you have a girlfriend now?
It's funny to be like, yeah, tell someone you sit when you pee and they're like, you sit when you pee? Yeah, and I stand when I poop. Got a problem with that? Come at me.
I make a mess every time.
Hey, I make a mess. I'll tell you what, and I said this on the last show, but I was in my room a couple of days ago.
Yes.
And I went to fart.
Oh,
And
no.
it was
Surprise,
diarrhea.
surprise.
And I diarrheaed all over the ground. And I had to clean it up. And I just was on my hands and knees cleaning up.
You know, people,
Diarrhea.
that is a surprise, but I mean, that's, usually
go,
surprises are nice. That's not
I
a
have
nice
no
surprise.
new material.
You farted and you diarrhea. I like the idea of diarrheaing on the floor. Like, what a sad sound that makes, especially on hardwood floors.
Yeah.
You're like, that wasn't a fart.
Yeah, and then you slip on it.
Your cat's just judging, and you're like, why don't you respect me? You're covered in diarrhea.
You son of a...
Yeah, it's like, this is why.
All right, well, let me ask you a question here.
Okay, how's the wedding? Do I sit down?
I don't
shit.
care
When I
about that.
scoop, do I scoop? Do I wipe? I do it all, baby. I do it all.
Did you go on a honeymoon?
Yep.
Where'd you go?
France.
Did you really?
Paris. Gay Paris. And London.
Anywhere is gay if you're there.
And Scotland. So I went to gay London, I went to gay Paris, I went to gay Scotland.
All the gay areas in the
I'm from
cities.
gay Staten Island, and
and now you're in gay Brendan's house.
Yeah, now I'm gay Brendan's house. Yeah, I went to all those places, and
really, you did like a European
yeah, it was
tour?
Cool. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we started off in Paris, and then we took the train to London, and then we drove up to Scotland. I drove up to Scotland. She's not getting any credit, dude.
It's hard over there,
dude.
Right? I drove in Ireland, and it was like...
Were you on the other side? On the other
side?
Yeah, man.
And the roads are so small.
It's tiny.
You're like, I'm going to fucking die.
And it's two-way. And then like, like barely... And you're...
Would your wife sleep in the back over there?
I know. She was just like, this is hard. I'm like, is it for you? That's hard, yeah.
It's like, sorry, you're just hitting all these bumps. No, I'm scraping this rental car against the fucking brick road.
I know. I'm so glad you were able to experience that, because it's hard to explain. Like, people like, if you're a good driver, you just flip it. Well, because you're on the other side of the car, on the other side of the street, and your muscle memory, you're shifting with your left, and you're like, all your muscle memory is wrong. So when you first start driving, it's just like,
right,
crazy.
Right. It's
the fast lane is on the right lane, not on the left lane.
Life in the fast lane. Peter's on his honeymoon. Life in the fast lane. Driving to Scotland soon.
They have medication for what you have.
ADD.
Yeah, something.
Tell me about it. My mom told me they're not gonna. They said they wanted to put me on medicine. They wanted to put me on that medicine.
I want him to be like this.
My mom said, we're not putting my kid on pills.
And then she started smoking.
And then she smoked True Blue 100s right in my face.
It's good to be different, sweetheart. It's not a big deal, okay?
It's not a big deal. Here,
yeah, come on,
smoke
give me
these True Blue 100s.
True Blues? I don't even know what those are. What did she get them from the reservation? Those like a reservation cigarettes? Like Indian reservation?
Speaking of reservation, that sounds like a joke a comic in a casino would say.
What's that?
What do you get these in the True Blue 100s? What the hell are those? What do you get that at the fucking North Pole? So I've got a couple of kids, little tykes running around.
Right.
Oh boy, these tykes.
They're
They're
horrible.
crazy. You're stepping on their stuff all the time. And
But
they
I
never
love
even
'em.
use the toys you get them.
But I love them.
But I love them. You
I
gotta
love
love your kids.
I gotta
am I
love
right,
your
folks?
kids. And he
All the
goes,
checks are
"Yay."
coming out.
Yeah, checks.
Yeah, your checks are coming out. More money to spend, right?
Life's unfair. Isn't
Life's
it?
unfair. Life's really unfair, isn't it?
I'm gonna kill
I'll tell you about
myself.
life. I'll tell you about life unfair. Me being playing a casino on a Wednesday night, and I'm 56. I'm 56 years old.
Today is my birthday.
Folks. And today is
my birthday.
Today is my birthday and the
Celebrating-
anniversary of my wife's death.
The university?
What?
Did you say university?
I said the anniversary. Did I say university?
You said
And the
university.
university of my mom's death.
Yeah. I like the idea of when the football players in the beginning of Monday Night Football, like Daquan, University of my wife's death.
Yeah, Deshaun to Markowitz. University of my mom's death.
Oh, that's a good school.
Yeah,
That's very good.
it's a good school. One of those. They got Stomp over there. If you want to stomp,
Do you remember this? Do you remember when the Stomp was open on like 3rd Avenue?
yeah.
And then they had like on the awning, it was just like one of the testimonials was just like, have the time of your life. And I'm like, it seemed sarcastic.
Yeah,
You're
it was
like
the
a wife,
time
like,
of
I have
my
the time of your life. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Great.
Go.
Watch a bunch of people
Another
that
boys
are,
trip.
yeah, that really want to be in like Les Miserables.
What is Stomp? I'm going to flip the script. What is Stomp?
What's Stomp?
What is Stomp?
What's Stomp?
Why are they so angry?
What are they so mad about?
I don't
Peter,
know.
when you're stomping, what are you so mad about?
But what was do you know what Stomp was
Stomp
about?
is like a dance. Yeah, it's like what the play?
I don't know. I don't know
I
what
have
it's Stomp.
no idea what the play is about.
Oh, it's a play.
I think it's a play. I
I
don't
thought
know
it was
what
like
it
Blue
is.
Man Group. I thought it was like a thing. Like
Ugh.
there was like,
The Blue Men.
I bet I'd like it. I bet I'd go there and be like, "Pff, whatever. And then they start doing it. You're like,
You come out and
pretty
you're
sick.
like, I think I could.
Not Stomp.
Yeah,
That's
you go, I'm
embarrassing.
going to Howard University and I'm learning Stomp. You know Howard University?
Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah,
We all
I'll
know
let you have
Howard
that.
University.
It's a respectable.
Hey, anyway, folks, the
Some say the
checks are
best.
coming out and my wife died 3 years ago. But
Time
that's
to pay.
okay.
Time to, she loved chili cheese fries too. Eat up, miss. I want to see you eat the food.
Oh,
that's
That
nice.
was her favorite food as well.
She loved to eat chili cheese fries. A little too much.
A little too much. That's what killed her.
That's what killed
Because she was buying chili cheese fries at a KFC and
it. You can't do that.
you can't do that. And they killed her.
Wait, I wanted to talk. Oh, the Irish. But driving on the other side. Back to want to backtrack a little.
Oh, God.
It was just. It was not.
Remember when is the lowest form of conversation?
I understand. Anthony DeVito. I got it. And then
Go ahead. Yeah.
okay. So anyway, I had Anthony DeVito. Because I wanted someone else because I went to Edinburgh, and I wanted someone else to like see what it was like to drive the car, and
Right.
he just oh my.
He couldn't do it?
Well, first of all, you start slow, right? Like I've never done this before. He was going so fast. He was so close to the cars.
He doesn't drive, though, right?
It was a mistake on my part. I thought it'd be a fun little gag, and he
you
scared
took
the
Anthony
shit out of me.
DeVito on your honeymoon?
No, it was Edinburgh, the
No.
festival.
No.
No, I don't think you're listening. As an
Everybody thinks
interviewer,
they're smarter
as an
than me.
as an interviewer, your ears are your best instrument. Did you know that?
Peter, don't tell me how to interview.
Okay.
Here's an interview question for
yeah,
you.
hit me with another question.
How dare you?
yeah, I have another question for you.
How dare you?
Yeah, I got another one for you. What the fuck is your problem?
Do you want to die? Would you like to be shot and killed by, not me, of course,
Right,
but
because you're right.
I can hire somebody.
I had a similar thought though about getting the gun.
You wanted a gun? Yes, that's what we were talking
Well,
about.
that's why I had this. I had a similar thing where I was asking my friend about it. He has guns and stuff, and he lives in Denver. And I was just like, well, we shot guns together, and I'm thinking about getting a gun. I have a house now, and like, what do you think? And he's like, well, how's your mental health? And I was like, yeah,
Interesting.
didn't even think about it. Didn't even think about it because I was like already like, what like name should I?
Right.
What should I call my gun?
Yeah,
Like,
Sally. Call it
Gun.
Sandy. So I can play what's the Pete and Pete theme?
oh, hey Sandy.
Hey Sandy.
Ding,
Aye,
ding,
aye,
bing.
aye, aye.
I love that. I'm so glad.
I love that
Pete
theme
and
song.
Pete and Pete is a show, and you can't find it anywhere, which sucks. But I love that show so much.
Oh, it's
They
great.
had
I
so
bet it's
many.
on Hulu.
It's not. Oh. Nope. I'll tell you, I looked. It's not. It's
so funny when someone goes, "You can't find it anywhere," and I say like one of the biggest streaming platforms. I'm like, I bet it's on Netflix.
But it's on Netflix.
You're like, you can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, that's.
Have you checked Hulu?
Oh, maybe that'll be like something good that comes out of this. People will be like, oh, you can find it on somewhere.
Yeah, let's get Pete and Pete a little more fucking. Who cares?
I know.
You know what? Fuck that show.
Okay.
It's gone by.
You know, that show was. I don't know. It's very every fall, especially now. Yeah. Oh, wait.
You're living like an easy rain.
Yeah, no one knows the words of that.
No
one
knows it. I don't even know the words to the last.
Do you know what that song's about? It's about the Kent State shootings.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a fun song, but it's like,
and they made it.
Hey, smiling strange, you're looking happily deranged, and then one of the lyrics is guiltily, I thought you had it coming. Hey, Sandy.
Whoa.
Yeah. Listen to it.
Hey, Sandy. I.
Yeah. And it's like, don't you talk back.
Peter, do you believe you were born in the wrong decade?
No. This is it.
Are you one of those people that say, I was born in the wrong decade?
I think stupid people say that. You know what I mean? People who think that they have like depth, they're like, I'm just
and
too
you're smarter
different.
Than all of them.
No, I'm dumb. I admit to it. But the other people who go like, I would have ripped it up in the 50s. You're like, no.
You would have been this fucking person
you
in the 50s
this boring
without a cell phone.
Yeah.
You would have been this person without a cell phone.
Yeah. I don't. There was a time. I think you think that when you're young. No, don't you feel like when you're a kid?
Oh yeah,
like you're a teenage. You're just like, it's just not around. Just not right. And you're like, eh.
Oh man, one time I was getting into I was getting into being a hippie. Real like a lot. Like I was trying that.
When like 18?
Around like 17. Yeah.
Me too.
And I was like, I'm a hippie.
Yeah.
And I remember we were listening to the Beatles.
Yeah. Let me take you down.
Exactly. That fucking song. Yeah, fucking cause I'm going to. No, it was that song that goes like, what's that song from like one of their EPs or something? Where it's like, it's like, God damn it.
I know it's hard. It's hard to put you on the spot.
Hard, especially because I'm thinking of fucking Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
But that was more of a jazzy little number you put down, so I really can't place it.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
I tried being a hippie too, and then my first year of college, I don't know why I did it. I was smoking a lot of weed. I wore like I was wearing like a Bob Marley t-shirt, like truly an embarrassing thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. I bought it at Hot
You're
Topic.
Like looking at different Sublime t-shirt, tattoos.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get a Sublime. I have to get a Sublime tattoo.
I'd like to get the Smiling Sun. That's nice.
Yeah, you know, and if you get the Smiling Sun, you know who's not smiling? The dad. Your dad.
Okay.
Look, Dad, look at my smiling son. Oh, that's great. Look at your frowning father.
I don't think. Do you think your dad would have? Do you think your dad doesn't like your tattoos?
I don't know. My parents don't like anything about me.
He killed themselves.
Yeah, this is all your fault, Brandon.
But yeah, so I was wearing the Bob Marley t-shirt, and then I got ripped off. Like I was in the West Village, and like me and a couple of friends were trying to like buy weed, and we like bought weed off like trying to buy weed off a street guy, and then I was just like, I had what was coming. I just had fucking robbed me like a tire.
What happened?
Well, the guy's like, I can get. First of all, there should have been so many red flags. The guy's like, I got that G13 White Widow. You know what I mean? Like when the generic, it's government stuff. Man. It's government.
He goes, I gotta go get it at my buddy's place. Give me the money, and I'll come back to you.
Attaboy.
And you gave him money. How much money did you give him?
I don't know, like $30.
Dude, getting robbed for $30, like that.
Lesson learned. It's great.
Yeah, you go.
It's a great tax.
You keep it.
Yeah,
you keep it. So it seems like you need. It seems like you need it the most.
Yeah, I'm the winner here. You're the loser.
Yeah. I'm the winner. I won because guess
I don't
what,
care.
Kid? You just paid $30 to learn a lesson. Seems pretty worth it.
Yeah, but I do feel like you have to go through that. Like I'll give you an example. Like I was in the village and I saw these three. They had to have been like 17-year-old white girls, and like they were this homeless woman was talking to them. She was just like crying. She's just like, oh, what? I'm like, I'm just coming up on this scene, and then like the homeless woman's husband or whatever, I don't know, husband, but whatever is down the street, and she's just like, I caught it like a little bit of it as I was walking by, and I saw French fries on the ground, and there was a container. And I was just like,
Classic.
I know what you're running.
Classic.
And I was like, should I say something to like, do I break this up right now and tell them it was a scam? Or do I just let them live, let them learn the lesson?
I guess.
Pay the money, learn the lesson. I guess
the thing is let them learn, like, this has nothing to do with you. That lady might have a box cutter.
Well, yeah.
But boy, do I love, because when I used to sell tickets in Times Square, comedy tickets, you'd have those scammers being like, Tina Fey's going to be there. And I remember walking by and hearing a guy be like, yeah, Tina Fey and Steve Carell, they're going to like go up and blah, blah, blah. And I just went,
Broadway Comedy Club.
Yeah, I was like, this is fake. It's not happening.
Oh, that's nice.
Tina Fey, they don't even do stand up. Like, this is, yeah. But, and the guy was like, you motherfucker. And I was like, oh, sorry, Jesus. But you don't realize how serious it is taking money out of somebody's fucking, you don't do that. Yeah. You go, oh, I just learned a valuable lesson myself.
Right. The issue is a little more complicated than that. So I just let it rip. And I walked past them. And I was like, all right, what's that? And then I get into my car and then I'm leaving. And I happen to see those 3 girls as I'm leaving. And I roll down my window and I'm just like, it was a scam. And they're like pretending like they didn't hear me. I'm like, it was a scam.
Ladies, hey, come over here.
But you know what's not a scam? Free ride.
You know what's not a scam? Sucking my cock.
Oh, Brandon, now that's a bridge too far.
My dick.
Oh my God.
It's not a scam.
I come here for a good time.
And I'll tell you why, ladies, because when I come.
This is a little too saucy, okay?
It's a little too saucy.
When I come, it's
a little too
That's
saucy.
What they say. They go a little much.
So you're not going to get a gun?
No, I don't think it would be wise.
Would you keep it in a box if you had a gun?
That also seems stupid.
I feel like my gun would be like under a bunch of like newspapers and shit. And
is that a sad clown? You got a sad clown thing over there?
Yeah, I found it in the trash, so I picked it up and I brought it here.
I saw the sad clown.
I went, that's me.
I'm like, I'm gonna myself.
You want to see it?
I whisked me into my arms and I said, Brendan, it's gonna be okay. Yeah.
I found this up and bought it.
Wow, that's
kind of nice.
It's fucking awesome.
Put it up.
Yeah, you should put it up. I do like it. He's not even he's more like contemplative clown. Wherever you want. Yeah, because it is. You took it from a dead person.
Okay, I got my microphone now.
Yes, we're back, baby. We're back
I wish we could do this forever. But unfortunately, your time is up.
Already? Oh my God, this went by so fast. That's so crazy. Well, Brendan, thank you so much for having me. And this has been a really good time and cool fucking clown thing, man. That was really nice. And
are you being sarcastic?
No, man. Are you kidding me? This is the highlight of my day, dude.
Chat, is he being sarcastic?
If you're on Discord right now, sound off.
Sound off. Is he being sarcastic?
Is he being sarcastic?
Should he apologize?
Absolutely not. I don't apologize for nothing. But thank you for having me. And I think we're going to wrap it up now.
You got anything to plug?
What time is it? Nothing at all.
4:30.
4:30. Yeah, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. But listen, man, thank you so much.
What do you mean you gotta go?
No, it's time to go.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
You're not firing me. I quit.
Peter Revello. Thanks for coming by. Plug your Instagram
me.
Or some shit.
At Peter Revello at TikTok.
Care.
I don't know.
Give a shit.
I mean, it's not you. I don't care about myself. This is great. You go check it all out. My name's Peter Revello. I got some fun skits, some stand-up comedy. You're gonna like it or not.
All right. Later.
The Rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed, now here's my dumb voice. So recognizable, ski massive, unreliable, diary of a guy who's higher than a freaking diving board. I'm tired, call me biting you as lame cause you align with your wardrobe. Give that back, you ain't that guy, bro. Kaleidoscope stripping, goddamn I'm tripping. Sipping shroom tea, looking at a blank television. Got a girl here gripping, thinking we'll do some business, but that's the last thing that I want. Seriously. Big dog, I'm on shirts now. Still scared that my house is gonna burn down. I'm a rare card, an old Charizard. Getting BJ's on a bench of a promenade. Don't know what to do, I got a lot of problems. Lot of emotional truths, I menage them. I'm getting robbed every time I get a coffee. Cause $6 is just too much.
Keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low.
4 Beatles, kidnapping whores illegally, pumping them full with needles, eating Chinese till Steven asks us to order a pizza. Walk to run to get it, I can't do either. It's Sagdaddy the pod, don't think twice, just bob your head, dealing your chicken with no rice. It's Sagdaddy the pod, and on God I won't stop unless I wanna, that's kinda the deal, huh? It's Sagdaddy the pod, no need to deviate, your ears are not the only holes that I'm about to penetrate. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so thanks for tuning in. Truman Show flow, if I don't see you, you can suck my dick.